by the end of it, they gave us 15 minutes to get our stuff and leave.
Wow.
And we had to stand outside and watch them as they threw away everything that we owned. So even the McDonalds were rude and considerate. They at nighttime they would say that they no longer were taking cash. It was credit cards only. We were only allowed to be in there for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They would turn their Wi-Fi on and off.
Wow.
And even if we went in and we bought something, we couldn't charge our phones or anything. They would turn off the power outlets. I had been on methadone.
Yeah.
And I came off methadone cold turkey for nothing.
Oh, wow.
And it was hard.
Yeah.
But it also made me where I would never touch opiates ever again. And I've lost so many people to fentanyl overdoses.
Same. Okay, we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here with
Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer. I was driving by and I saw you in the parking lot, and I saw you crying, and that's why I stopped. I wanted to know what was going on, if you needed any help or anything like that, and you got into your story. Can you say again why you were out here crying?
It just gets overwhelming. It's being homeless and alone. And it started across the street at the Econo Lodge. Yeah. We were there when there was power and there was water. They turned off the power, they turned off the water, and by the end of it, they gave us 15 minutes to get our stuff and leave.
Wow.
And we had to stand outside and watch them as they threw away everything that we owned.
Jeez. Yeah, and yeah, I'm standing, it literally is across the street. I'm gonna get a shot, just a quick shot across the street. And that's pretty much all the stuff that's out on the streets. Okay. Okay, so they gave you 15 minutes, everybody that was staying there, they gave them 15 minutes to basically get off the property.
Yeah, they boarded everything up. They put a thing in between the gates so you couldn't get through the gate.
Wow.
And a lot of us had said, oh, it's okay, they're going to throw it away now. We'll just go in tonight and get it. It'll be okay. They made sure that they took the big long dumpsters and had someone come in and dispose of it the same day. So none of us could get our stuff.
So when you were staying there, was it open for business or was it abandoned? And that was just where people
we were there when they were open for business. Yeah. And then it ended up becoming abandoned because they shut down.
Yeah. And then I guess the homeless community, people from the homeless community started staying there as a place to get out of the cold
But there was a couple of us that were there from the beginning.
Yeah.
From the power being on to being nothing.
Yeah. Wow. So, and this recently happened as the shot that I showed before. Her stuff and several people's stuff is out, packed up onto the side of the streets, and they have no way of bringing all the stuff with them because it's a lot of stuff.
And there's no help.
Yeah.
I mean, Roof Above, this organization here, tried to give us blankets, but then 2 days ago it rained for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
So now everything we have is wet.
Wow.
The person one of the people is diabetic.
Yeah.
And walks with a cane and can barely get around. And he has no help.
Have you tried getting into different women's shelters? Because is Roof Above, that's a women's shelter, or is it?
No, they had said we were on a waiting list.
Yeah.
To try to get assistance.
Okay.
But those two people that are supposed to be ahead of us, it could take a year before
Jesus.
one of them decides to give up their assistance, or
yeah.
And it's just.
Hope they're not coming here. But... Oh, that's a funeral. right, I'm gonna cut this off until the funeral. All that noise passes. Look like it's gonna last a couple minutes. All right, we're back. Okay. Can you tell me what you just said about McDonald's?
Even the McDonald's were rude and considerate. They at nighttime they would say that no longer were taking cash. It was credit cards only. We were only allowed to be in there for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They would turn their Wi-Fi on and off.
Wow.
And even if we went in and we bought something, we couldn't charge our phones or anything. They would turn off the power outlets.
That is crazy. So even if you you come there with cash and they won't accept your cash because they know you're homeless. That's why they say you can only use cards. And even if you want to buy something and sit there and eat your food, they wouldn't allow you to
use the
buy
outlets
food
to charge your phone just for a minute. There was one time I went in there and I had said I just needed to charge it for a minute because I needed to get into the McDonald's app. Because if you do that, on Fridays they did like free fries on Friday if you spend $1.
Nice.
But you had to do it through the app.
Wow.
But wouldn't let you charge the phone enough to let you get that code out of the app to use it.
Okay. And your phone, is it dead now?
My phone barely works now.
Oh. Okay. Because I can charge it, have it charging in the car if you want while we're doing this interview, but it's up to you.
Do you, by any chance, I heard there's a place where you can go get a phone.
I'm not
like
sure.
The government phone
Yeah.
thing.
I'm not sure. That's one thing I need to do better at. I need to do my research on different assistance sources for
I just
people
don't
in your
know.
position.
I don't know where it's at or anything, but
Yeah.
I know I qualify.
I can Google it when we're done with this interview and see if we can find something. But yeah, now I need to start doing more research to find out more ways to assist. But yeah, I don't know of anything. Okay, so
I have a phone and a
power bank. Okay. Do you want me to charge your power bank? Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Whichever one.
I'm gonna cut this off. So you were saying it was 39 people total that got kicked out of the Econo Lodge across the street.
They started it off where they did. There's 4 buildings. The 4th building, which I was in, it was full, top and bottom. We were
Yeah.
And then there was some in the 1st building, some in the 3rd.
Wow.
And we had a church that came out. They brought styrofoam food one night that I actually had found on Facebook, just saying if anybody could even just bring a jar of peanut butter or anything, because we were all hungry.
Yeah.
And they brought that out, and the head count was 39.
Jeez. Okay. His stuff was about to get ran over. Where'd he go? All right. So I want to get into how you became homeless. What was your situation growing up? Your childhood? Did you have brothers and sisters? Both parents?
I was adopted.
You were adopted.
Wow. I have 3 brothers.
Okay.
And then a half biological brother.
Okay.
Good home. I mean,
you were all together, adopted together? That's good.
No.
Oh, no.
I was the only one adopted. I was the only girl.
Oh.
And the youngest. And daddy's little princess.
Wow.
So going from that to this has been hard.
So you went straight from, the adoptions to, like, when you turned 18, you've been on the street since 18? Oh, okay. Okay.
My daddy just passed away 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it's just kind of went down from there.
Yeah. And how old are you now?
37.
Oh, okay. Man. And this all occurred in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yeah. Well, I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm from the Disney World area.
Oh, wow. Oh, sounds like a good place growing up. Right next to Disney World. There's some good memories there. Okay, so you're on the streets. The drug situation. I know a lot of people that live on the streets use drugs to cope with the pain, physical pain, the mental pain of being on the streets. Is that something that you have to deal with, or?
I had,
Yeah.
but when I'd split up with my husband, I had been on methadone,
Yeah.
and I came off methadone cold turkey with nothing,
Oh wow.
and it was hard,
Yeah.
but it also made me where I would never touch opiates ever again. And I've lost so many people to fentanyl overdoses.
Sam. Yeah, that's the most common drug that I hear about, fentanyl, and yeah, it's the most dangerous, it seems.
Yeah.
So easy to overdose on it. All right. Okay. This is the last question that I usually ask, because I know you're emotional right now and you're going through a lot. A year from now, in your perfect world, your ideal situation, where would you be? What would you be doing? Like, what kind of job would you be having? Would you be still in Charlotte, or would you be in, like, your perfect situation? What would it look like?
Simple.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to know that I have a place to sleep at night, and I'm safe. And I'm a cosmetologist by trade.
Okay.
I have a license out of Florida.
Yeah.
And I've even thought about maybe going back to school to be a substance abuse counselor.
A what?
A substance abuse
Oh,
counselor.
nice. Okay.
You gotta have a year clean. Which is, I have to say, it is pretty hard to do when you're out on the streets trying to emotionally deal with everything.
Yeah.
But I know I can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't want to hand out. I just want to hand up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm getting old. All right. Well, thank you for the interview. And
Thank you.